There has been a huge spike recently in the popularity of whiskey in South Korea. In fact, just this year, the amount of whiskey imported rose by 65% compared to last year, according to data from Korea Customs Service. That also means the prices went up as the supply is trying to keep up with the demand. So let's connect with an industry insider to talk more about what's going on in the industry. We have Sunmi, a manager from Malt Bar Barrel. Good morning.
Good morning. Nice to meet you.
It's good to see you. It seems like suppliers can't keep up with the demand. Why is the demand for whiskey so high in Korea all of a sudden, and which types are the most popular at the moment?
Well, first of all, worldwide whiskey demand has been increasing for the last few years. Because of this, whiskey distilleries have been trying to increase their capability, but as you know, it takes a long time to mature spirits, so still supply can meet demand. And also there have been several transportation issues during the pandemic. And more specifically in Korean case, the nation's whiskey imports spiked over 60% in the first 10 months of the year. During the pandemics, more people have started drinking whiskey at home, and they consume whiskey and wines instead of soju and beer. And compared to wine, whiskey contains more alcohol, so you can keep the bottle opened for a long time without it changing a lot. It means that you don't have to finish the bottle on the day it opened, and people can keep several bottles opened and choose one based on their mood or feelings.
Right.
And young people also started to enjoy whiskeys. They are more interested in exploring different countries and tend to spend money and time on the things they actually enjoy. So because of all this, whiskey is now on trend, and so these days a lot of whiskey brands are expanding their targets market and holding various campaigns and events in very trendy ways.
Right. Now, while whiskeys are all from outside, like Scotland and Ireland most famously, with some bourbons from the U.S. and Japan is also known for its distilleries. Will South Korea ever be able to come up with whiskeys of its own now that the drink has gotten so popular and demand is rising in the country?
Yeah, actually, we already have two distilleries running in Korea. So one is called Three Societies and the other one is Kim Chang's Whiskey. Both of them released their own products on the market, which sold out immediately. And in fact, the Three Societies exporting their whiskey to the other countries like the United States, Japan, Hong Kong, and Singapore. It's been only 2 years since they started operations, and most of their whiskeys are matured in less than 2 years. So it could be the just beginning, but lots of whiskey lovers in Korea are willing to buy the bottles and experience the historically significant Korean whiskeys. So despite of all critics and judgment, we are really proud of them and looking forward to the future releases. And after those two opened, the major companies like Lotte and Shinsegae also have planning to build their own distilleries.
I mean, it all sounds exciting, and I can't wait to try them on my own. But let's talk about this holiday season. What kind of whiskey do you recommend for holiday season in general?
I'd recommend whiskeys that have some hints of sherry cask maturation. So this kind of whiskeys have flavor of warm spices like cinnamon and dried fruit like raisin and chocolate sweetness. So they could make perfect pairings with the holiday food like Christmas cake or chutolem or any kind of desserts. And if you want to have some casual parties with your friends, then light, cheerful whiskeys in the highball style could also a great choice. It's a wonderful drink for the evening and the night, and it matches with any kind of food like pizza, chicken, sushi, or even Korean spicy foods.
Well, that sounds exciting, and I will take your recommendation into account for this holiday season. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. I hope you have a great day.
Thank you for having me.